Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Wow. I mean, I knew that her dad was starving her, but that's... I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence for stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Dusky. She's fine. It just happens every now and then.
Does it?
That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
So she's low energy and doesn't eat too much. Who shall I show my poem to first? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Huh? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica did. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go annoying or announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. I'm safe here for a second. Unfortunately, something's acting up still a little bit. Sorry for the ones on YouTube. Currently, stream's lagging a little bit, so I'm gonna be opening this. In fact, I should probably keep this off to the side in case I know my internet's kind of acting up right now, so. And unfortunately, my mouse being invisible isn't helping me solve the issue. I'm gonna diagnose the connection. Yeah, look at that network. Oh. Don't overwrite the save? No, that's actually not what I want to do. Okay, well, hopefully this will help a little bit for the moment. Okay, now close this. Jeez, my mouse being invisible is hurting this so much. Okay, continuing. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, peoples can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the other wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more thought went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Now, Yuri. Yuri? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't really help but notice that it's been several minutes and we still haven't really gone anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separated from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go in writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and then building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? One sec. Sick stuff fun. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Alright, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to get replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Colors, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Light flickers, I flicker back. Somebody has some crafting stuff for that. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I just think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost, Yuri? Ew. Actively, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Dusky. Really? I must have totally missed the point. But I suppose you'd only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remains, piece of comfort and unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it like that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica. Let's see.
Hi, Dusky. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like any new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up these things, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, Want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Dusky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Monica, my poem.
I like it, Dusky.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're rich in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you.
Wow, Monica, just reading right through me, aren't you?
She'll clean you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often.
Oh.
But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side.
I don't think that's a bright side, Monica. Actually, that's very worrying.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused? Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, Matsuki here, not Matsuki, sorry, I'm thinking about Natsuki and Monica here. For her, this is different than the poem she showed me originally, and now it's about probably the fact that I'm not going after her, I'm looking at other people. And now I think this is about, oh my god, I want to be with him. He's right there and I can't have him. Well, that means I have to take in my fear and I have to change things. I brandish my pen. As in, I'm going to change my fate and change the fate of this area. So I think, yeah, Monica's being a little bit behind the scenes here.
So, what do you think?
It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What is the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's rhyme tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Tutorial character, I'm not. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Also, the music's weird. What? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across there, Monica is writing something in a notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Dusky did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something I'm particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dusky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dusky appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overtly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dusky started showing up. Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
And then both of them, this doesn't involve you. Take it out of your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking! You want an edgy bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone for your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You're already too, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dusky hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Yeah, it's going fine, you know. The Dusky, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How the fuck, well, of course, all the fun stuff. My stuff is invisible. I also can't save my game right now, so that's fun. Also, that did sort of highlight what I said the raccoon poem was about, so Yuri is cutting herself like I thought she might do, but still, though. Natsuki. Oh, somebody made my mouse move right then. Natsuki. Of course. Well, I'm not sure which one I want to pick here, still, though. Yeah. Natsuki. Hi, Monica.
Hey, Dusky! Don't look at the corrupting world I accidentally caused happening right behind me! I didn't mean to fuck things up this badly!
Still, though.
Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha ha ha! Some president I am, right? I'm fucking everyone over. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead.
Wow. Matsuki, no, I can say Matsuki Monica. It's almost like you're trying to make it so that I can forget about the others and go with you. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Dusky, please don't hate me. Please! I'm not like this! There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyways, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Oh no, I guess Yuri is starting to become aware there's something really wrong with her right now, but still though. Now then. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. Oh, you feel like you're being judged, maybe. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dusky. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... The line by Monica right before skipping the scene ahead is kind of ominous, when she says where I don't have much of a choice, do I? And then of course Yuri takes that as, oh, you're gonna let it happen, and then no, we just skip ahead. So, works out. Anyways, let me see if I can save my game. I see my, not let me click there again. Save. Okay. Cage, scar, smiles, whistle, heart. Doki Doki. Mouse. Nightgown. Childhood. Giggle. I'm gonna save this here. I just want to see who romance believes to or belongs to. Okay, you. Milk. Kawaii. Hopeless, marshmallow dream, secretive, nature, despisification, kitty. Cute. Charm. If I can see my mouse again. Come on, oh, there we go. Candy. Ribbon. Save here again. I'm not really sure if I'm making the right decisions to me 100% here. Starsky, that was her. That's why I did it. Oh, I have to start at the beginning? Okay. Giggle. Cute. Nibble. Anime. Hop. Ribbon. Here. Hopeless to some charm. Games. Vanilla. Skirt. Strawberry. Pink. Oh boy, oh boy. Laugh? Okay. Family universe. Take each of your questions, any desire. Sweet! Bliss, sadness, passion, happiness, socks, awesome, anger, socks? Okay. How romantic. Doki Doki. Hit horror, clumsy, bunny. Bouncy. Romance, raindrops, fear, forgive, jumpy, excitement. Alright. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already.